Well, as the federal government talks of reviving nuclear testing, one St. George woman says her community is still paying the price from nuclear testing. Our Southern Utah correspondent, Cannon Secra, spoke with a Downwinder who says history can't be allowed to repeat itself.
For Eileen Hacker, growing up in St. George during the days of nuclear testing left a mark that never went away. Decades later, she says the damage is still being felt.
Paul Carter died early on. He had cancer. Marvin Judd had cancer. Melanie Smoots, Mike Wolfenstein, Michelle Thomas.
Eileen says those names are just a few of the dozen from her class of 1970, friends and neighbors who never got the chance to grow old, including her own father, who died of cancer linked to the fallout, and it was all because of tests hundreds of miles away. Eileen was young at the time, but remembers others telling stories of the dust and ash that fell from the sky and how little they understood about what they were breathing in. She says that distrust still runs deep, especially now that federal leaders are talking about renewed nuclear testing. The Trump administration insists these would be non-critical explosions, system tests that don't involve actual detonations. But for those who live downwind of the last ones, even the idea of starting again feels dangerous.
Why would we want it tested anywhere on the earth? Our government knows what it did to us already. Why would they put it through us? There's just no way. I understand testings. I understand that when you have the weapons, you have the power. But there has to be alternative ways to do this.
Eileen says she's one of the last voices left from a generation forever changed by the atomic age, and says that she'll keep talking until people listen. Reporting in St. George, Cannon Secra, ABC 4 News.